Do the Browns got an OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr. problem?
No, they don't have an OBJ problem. They know what their problem is, and they don't want to admit it because they don't want to have to go down with the ship. But you know what? I've heard of going down with the ship, but I'm not going down because of just one passenger. And that passenger's name is Baker Mayfield. Odell Beckham Jr. used to be a superstar by production, rock star by just walking around because of that production. And now he's just a mere mortal in these streets, man, out there suffering because of a quarterback who has a worse quarterback rating than Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is 6 games old in our league, and already Joe Burrow surpassed you. 29th in completion percentage. Look, I get it. If we had surrounding pieces that were sorry, I'll take it. But we are not going down with the ship. We're just going down for one dude because we have O-line. We have Pro Bowlers in the wide receiving core. We have Pro Bowlers in the running game. We have a defense. We have a star stud in the front of our defense, and Miles Garrett. We are going down because of one passenger and one passenger only, Baker Mayfield. So OBJ, because of his reputation, because of his antics before, is now suppressing that feeling that he's so upset at one dude and one dude only, but he can't speak out. But I'm here for you, OBJ.
Man, I feel bad for Odell Beckham. I feel bad for the fans. The Browns don't have an Odell problem, like you said. Think about this. Odell Beckham was a bona fide superstar. Odell Beckham was the one NFL player, in my opinion, who could have transcended the sports and been a global icon. The one player who, even though he wore a helmet, everybody still knew who he was.
Yeah.
You think I'm just talking? Go to the full screen, Brown out. Odell Beckham Jr., if we may. Look at Odell in his years with the Giants. 10.5 targets per game, ranked 3rd. 6.5 receptions a game, ranked 4th. 93 yards per game, reception yards per game, ranked 3rd. But then look at him with the Browns. Ranks 21st, 43rd, 37th. Nothing changed with Odell. What changed was those around him. And bear in mind, Odell had Eli Manning way over the hill.
Yeah,
we've never actually even seen Odell Beckham with a above average quarterback. That Eli was terrible. I know because I played against him. My issue, Marcellus, isn't with Odell. My issue is that we as fans, for whatever reason, we pick and choose who we want to vilify. And over the course of Odell's career, we have chosen to vilify Odell, even though Odell is actually the victim here, not the villain.
Yeah, look, this is like a life issue with me. Like, I'm okay with anybody out there having a difference of opinion, difference of choice, doing what you want to do. Do you? Just don't do me in. And look, I'm looking at you.
That's a bar.
Baker Mayfield, I dare you. Do you, Baker? If you want to mess up, mess up. Don't mess up all of us. Jarvis Landry as well. Many guys are sitting there like, what the hell is Baker Mayfield doing? Because he can't be the reason, he can't be the catalyst for this team playing winning football. They win in spite of Baker, not because of Baker, as you said. He had Eli Manning and was a rock star. He like, Baker, give me anything to work with and everything will be fine. But it's amazing that Baker is in this protected space just because of investment. But everyone is drowning around him because of him. Whereas Case Keenum, I don't know if that's a long-term solution, but you just can't look at Odell and think this is an isolated incident. Odell wears his emotions on his sleeve, but other guys in that locker room, at least if I were there, is dog cursing Baker Mayfield.
The person who is being most affected by Baker Mayfield's struggles, not me, not you, not anybody, is Odell Beckham.
Yes.
So the person who should care the most is Odell Beckham.
Yes.
The game of football, it's a game, but it is also a life for other people. Odell Beckham's livelihood, his life, his career, his perception, everything is quite literally being held down by Baker Mayfield and to a degree by the Browns.
Yeah.
I get Baker Mayfield's emotion is valid. Last thing I'm going to say is Odell Beckham had a catch percentage of 63% with the Giants. Odell Beckham could catch the ball with 3 fingers. How is catch percentage dropped to 55% with Baker Mayfield? You got to be doing something for a guy who can catch the ball with 1, 2, 3 fingers to not be able to catch the ball with you.
Same.
Coming up, Uncle Jimmy joins us to give us his thoughts on today's show. I do not know what he is wearing. You ain't going to want to miss this one. That's up next. Speak.
Before we go, let's bring in Uncle Jimmy. So, what are your thoughts? Oh, yeah, brother. What's your thoughts on today's show? What you man?
So it is written, so it shall be. Let's see. Let me tell you something. Yeah. The Buffalo Bills had the audacity. They had the unmedicated galls to think that they could come into Kansas City and catch a big cat by the name of Patrick Mack. Heck, they even thought they might even catch a cheetah. But oh yeah, let me tell you something, man. Andy Reid turned the Banshee loose in the form of Edward James Hilaire, the loose on their ass. He sent the Bills home looking like the bingo had ate their baby. Let me tell you something, NFL. What are you gonna do now that we've got the man that they call Le'Veon Bell? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. In your best constipated voice. Oh, yeah.
Macho Man, Uncle Jimmy.
Fox been live. Oh, yeah.